What's going on, y'all? It's Kelly, man, over here in Harrisburg, PA. So I've been sitting the last couple of days at the TA, and I definitely idle my truck more than what I normally do in that time period. And since I started driving again this morning, my truck has requested to do park regen 3 times already. And so started researching it, and this is the code it's given. SPN 3936. So I came across a few videos of guys saying that if they change the differential pressure sensor, that it fixed it for them. And luckily I was able to stop by the Mac dealership and pick up the part. That's the part number. This is what it looks like. It's got the, see that? So I'm fixing to change that out while I'm waiting for them to call me to get loaded, man. I sure hope it works out good. Anyhow. Waiting for Pepsi to call me. I got the old sensor off. It's pretty easy to take off, man. Let's just hope that this works, that this fixes it. All right, guys. I changed out the sensor, and I changed out the sensor, and a little while later they called me in for the door. Whenever I started my truck back up after changing the sensor, the code was still showing. So after I backed into my door, I started a forced parked regen again, and the code was still showing. And then I disconnected my batteries for about 30 minutes, and I'm fixing to turn the truck back on. And show you all what it does. I don't think it's going to come on. I hope it stays off. I've reset codes before by disconnecting my battery. So the code might be reset. I just hope that it stays reset. I hope that it doesn't show back up. So everything's looking normal right now. It's just showing the low system air pressure warning. It says check engine fault again. So hopefully it doesn't derate on me, man, before I make it to this delivery. I got a 4-hour drive. I hope it doesn't make me ask me to do park regens continuously, man. Still got the same code. We'll see. y'all. Just about made it to my delivery. Still got the check engine light on, but the soot level was, whenever I left Pepsi, the soot level was showing 0. And then like about 10 minutes after I started driving, it went all the way up to like 130. I got on the phone with my sister, man, and we just, you know, on the Samsara ELD, they can see all the codes and all the engine parameters, kind of like the OTR tool. So I got on the phone with my sister and we were keeping an eye on it, and we were like, I was like, man, we were foolish for accepting this load, because knowing that we're having this issue, I just kept on thinking about the truck going into D-rate and the regen lights, regen needed light was flashing. But we kept on watching it, and like she can see a lot on the Samsara. She can see what's happening with the truck, and kept on watching it, and it went down. It was at 139%, and it went down. It was by the 3, and I was just driving it. Just kept on driving it. You know, I was driving it, and I was thinking, man, whenever it tells me that it's going to go into D-rate, you know, it gives you a warning that it's about to go into D-rate. I said that, I guess that's whenever I'll stop and do the parked regen. But as I continued to drive the truck, the soot level went down. So now I think I'm gonna be able to make this delivery, man. Thankfully, thank God that you know, that it worked out the way that it did. I started having thoughts about, man, of D-rate and tow truck, and got this load. I was thinking to myself, man, it's foolish for getting it for going on ahead and running this load. And but definitely going to continue to monitor this situation right here and hope for the best. But anyhow, fixing to hit the sack, y'all. What's going on, y'all? It's Kelly, man. Waking up this morning at the New York State rest area. Still got code SPN 3936 on my mind. So what happened yesterday was the code popped up in the morning time, called for regen like, you know, 3 times. Did some quick research on it. Heard that it might have been this sensor right here that's mounted on the side of the DPF canister. It's got 2 hoses that come up to it right here. So I seen a video where a guy said that he fixed that code by switching out the sensor. Ran to a Mac dealership real quick, picked up the sensor, and it was $80. And this was on the way to the pickup at Pepsi. So picked up the part, made it in time for the pickup at Pepsi, got checked in, was able to change out the sensor while I was waiting for them to call me into the gate. And I changed out the sensor. Whenever they called me into the gate, I turned my truck on, you know, watched it. The code was still there. It was still acting like it was, you know, not fixed. And then backed into the dock at Pepsi. Once I got docked, I started a parked regen. After I did the park regen, I let the truck cool down, and then I turned the truck off, disconnected my batteries for about 30 minutes. Started whenever I got loaded, I started the truck back up, and the code was still there. You know, was still saying that the code SPN 3936 was still there. Was getting kind of nervous, feeling kind of foolish that I had, went on ahead with this load, knowing that I was having this issue. Anyhow, after doing that regen, it was saying that the DPF, the soot level was at 0. When I took off, I'm on the phone with my sister, man, a lot. Situations like this, she's with me almost every step of the way. Let me know where the nearest, Mac or Volvo dealership is, and what's up ahead of me, just all kinds of stuff, man. Google this, Google that, She with me, man. And so we got the Samsara ELD. Now, with the Samsara ELD, man, you can see everything that's happening with the truck in real time. Speed, everything, load, all the engine parameters, you can see it all, man, with the Samsara ELD. So, the soot level, when I started driving, whenever I left the pickup, was like at 0%, and then like in about 10 minutes, man, it went up to 139, and then it started flashing the warning sign, park regen needed, but it didn't say nothing about D-rate though. So, the other times that I've seen that warning, and I since I had this truck, I've only had to do park regen like twice, man, and it seemed like it had always been in like colder weather. But all of a sudden one morning, man, after sitting at the truck stop for the 4th of July weekend, I during those days I'd idle my truck more than I normally did without driving it. You know what I mean? So idling the truck a few hours, every day for about 3 days without driving it, maybe that's what caused it to act up, or what. Maybe this sensor right here is there. Maybe there's nothing wrong with it, man. I don't know. But I was on the phone. We left Pepsi. I was on the phone letting her know, man, that it's already soot level. It's already requesting, park regen again, and So whenever that happened, my plan, my idea was I was thinking about, man, do I just need to turn around right now and get this load set up to return to shipper? That was going through my mind, but I was just kept on driving straight towards the delivery. Picked up in Harrisburg, delivering in Syracuse. So stayed on the phone with my sister, and we kept on watching it, and we noticed the soot levels starts going down. Soot level starts going down, and we're talking about it amongst ourselves. We're wondering if it was because the truck was sitting, because I had idled the truck a few hours there, them couple of days without driving it. Maybe if it was just that, or
You know, we're not really for sure what exactly what's going on, but we do know one thing. I told my sis, I said, you know what? I want to get that OTR performance tool because if the truck was, because I would like to be able to force the truck to do a regen at times whenever, because the truck doesn't always do a regen, man. It has certain parameters have to be met, and I would like to have that tool so I could force it to do a regen, and keep my DPF filter cleaner, I guess. And if the truck went into D-rate, from what I understand, that OTR performance tool can take the truck out of D-rate. So I want to get the just the regular OTR, not the one that just a tool, not the one that requires a subscription or none of that. Because I can already see the real-time information, like I said, on the Samsara ELD. But and also I don't want to have to depend on any kind of connectivity or service, just So anyhow, I'm about an hour away from my delivery, and the trucks feel like it's driving tough, man. Tough, but just got this damn weird ass fucking warning light saying I got high soot level, man, because the DPF filter is clogged up, or saying it's clogged up. But the truck's still running like a beast, man. And I'm over here worried about it. All suddenly, getting cut down to 5 miles an hour, man. I know dang well this truck can do more than 5 miles an hour. Shoot, I'm fully loaded. I'm running up this hill like, So anyhow, I'm fixing to switch this camera view, and I'm gonna start this truck up. I haven't started it up yet this morning, and we're gonna see what it does. See if the code's still there. See what it is, man. flow's still there. So, fixing to run it, man. Hopefully, while I'm driving it, the suit level keeps going down. Fixing to get back on it, y'all. Alright, so I'm driving the truck now, y'all. I still got the check engine light on. But the light that flashes saying that I needed a parked region, it's not on no more. You know, that's the light that scared me, man. When it, you know, after it requested parked region 3 times in one morning, I had heard about that type of problem. I actually experienced that problem whenever I was driving for Trans Am. Whenever I was in the T680, when that happened, I took it to Kenworth, and what they did to fix that was they replaced the VGT actuator. So, you know, but I'm keeping an eye. That light's not flashing no more. Still got the check engine light. And I'm keeping an eye on the bar graph for the sill level. And it's been going down. The sill level's been going down. It's below the arrow, it's below the A. It was up by the 3. So I can only see the bar graph, but whenever my sister's looking at it on the Samsara, it gives her a percentage. It had got up to 139. So sill level's going down. The light, that one light's not coming on no more. And yeah, just letting y'all know what's going on with this SPN 3936 code. Yeah, I know I'm gonna clean the DPF filter myself. And I'm gonna get that OTR tool, and I'm gonna keep it on the truck, and I'm gonna force the truck to do a reach-in like maybe once a week. And then if the truck ever does derate, hopefully I can use that tool to race it so that I won't be limited to 5 miles per hour. I've seen the videos where the guys disconnect the wheels, the speed sensor at the back of the transmission. But I've been reading some reviews about the OTR tool. I trust the review that Ryan did, Trucking and Fixing with Ryan. seen his review, and I trust his review. So that kind of, they gave me some more confidence in the actual product before I actually bought it. You know, I think Brian is a straight guy. He's a mechanic. He's also, well, I don't know if he's still owner operator, but he used to be owner operator. Former military guy. Y'all know who I'm talking about, the guy that's always got suspenders, mechanic, Brian. Yeah, I watch his videos too, man. But anyhow, thankfully it looks like I'm gonna be able to make this delivery if things keep on going the way that they are. I still got the check engine light on, but at least it's not requesting park regen. Like I said, I don't know if it was, I kind of have a feeling that it was because of the 3, almost 4 days that I sat at the TA. You know, I didn't idle my truck all night or nothing like that. I never do that. But I idled it for about probably at least 2 hours every day, to be honest with you. And that's more than I normally idle my truck previous to that, because I normally never idle my truck, man. Really, I never idle my truck, man. That was the most I idled my truck ever. It was probably about 2 hours every day for about three days, maybe almost 4 days. But it's July 6th, man. I'm up here in New York, and it's been getting cool at night, man. I can, you know, it's comfortable for me up here. So let y'all know what's happening, man.
Hey y'all, made it to my delivery, man. Made it to Syracuse. Soot level went down. The check engine light's still on, code still showing, but the soot level went down. And the code 3936 is DPF filter clogged. So you know, the soot level went down, but I still got that code, and I made it to my delivery, man. This was a Pepsi load. So I picked up this load at Pepsi in Harrisburg, and now I'm in Pepsi warehouse in Syracuse. I made it.
Well, I delivered the load. Thankfully, man. Still got the check engine light. SPN 3936 code. My soot level started to go back up too. It's right before the arrow on the bar graph. So we're gonna buy the OTR tool. We had a few options: either get it sent to the house and get it whenever I get back to Texas, or we could get it overnighted to us, get it mailed to like a UPS store or something like that. Or we could find a load going to Detroit, because they got I guess at the corporate office you can walk in and buy them. And that's what we wanted to do, but the load that we was looking at that was going to take us that direction,
I was gonna be picking up tonight and delivering tomorrow. The load got canceled because the shipper didn't have enough product. We had to sign up with a new broker for that one. Well, we did that, got signed up, and then the broker said that the load had got canceled. So as of right now, I'm just sitting here at this Pilot, man, in Syracuse, New York, trying to figure out what's the best thing for me to do under these circumstances, man. So guess I'm gonna cut this video and then go on ahead and upload them all so that y'all could get this. I guess probably gonna end up staying here at the Pilot, man, and getting it mailed to Syracuse, because I don't want to be on the road. I don't want to pay the tow bill. I don't want to pay. I've heard some outrageous stories about the tow bill, and I don't want to, you know, I don't want to pay a tow bill. That $500-600 for the OTR reset tool. I mean, I just, shoot, I would love to have that on the truck, man. Ideally, I want to get the OTR tool on the truck, run some loads, eventually get back to Texas and clean my DPF filter, clean my 7th injector. I know I mean, from what I understand, I can't clean I don't think I can clean the EGR valve, because, you know, well, I don't know if you take apart the EGR valve, if it does anything have to be calibrated, because I know whenever you take apart that turbo, that it has to be calibrated and put right back into a certain specific position, man. And I don't have the tools to do that. I've never done that before. But man, I kind of wish I'd just go on ahead and have the whole Volvo computer system, man. Well, that's a lot of money right there, but you know, maybe one day. For the time being, man, I want to clean my DPF filter, clean my 7th injector, get that OTR performance reset tool on the truck, and that's that, man. Anyhow, change of plans, man. The broker called back and said that they can run that load, man. So I'm fixing to go get loaded right here in Syracuse and be on my way to Detroit, man. And the reason why we're going that direction is because we want to pick up the OTR tool tomorrow, and that's what it is. Hope I'm making the right decision, man. Know it's a risk. I hope I ain't stuck in New York State trying to do a damn DPF delete on the side of the road. Shoot, man. Anyhow, man, hopefully the soot level stays down and it burns that stuff off as I'm driving, and it doesn't start requesting parts regens like it was. I still got the check engine light. Still got code SPN 3936 showing, but it's not crying for a park regen, so we'll see, man. Hopefully I'll be able to get back to Texas, man, and clean the filter and do some good to the truck, man.